Okay, 5 minutes. Who are the most influential people in my life right now? So, again, just kind of working through this list of introspective questions that I found online, just like a huge list of interesting questions you can ask yourself or other people, I guess. But yeah, just kind of going to go through all of them. Gives me a good way to come up with things to post about on my YouTube, and that's one of them. But first of all, some house cleaning. Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning here in Taipei, and I noticed my video is a little bit like yellow. Meow Meow wants to come up. There she goes. So Meow Meow, my cat, she's a, what is that, British short hair. And she's a great cat. We call her Mr. Meow Meow, just to fuck with people. But she loves to be in the same room as me, always wants to be wherever I am, close to wherever I am, but not a big fan of petting, doesn't like to sit on my lap, just wants to be in the vicinity, but not much more. And that's pretty cute. So, yeah, now she just sits there behind my monitor while I record. As soon as I start recording, she jumps up and wants to sit there behind the monitor and look out the window. It's cute. But yeah, so, okay, good. That was a good question. Who are the most influential people in my life right now? For me, they're pretty obvious right now. It's definitely Rita, my partner, girlfriend, the person that I live with here in this apartment. You know, she's a yoga teacher, so both of us have very similar values, life perspective. We have very different ideas about how to, like, the details of our life, how to live our life, and we have very different preferences. We're different people, but I think our foundational values and the kind of thing that we're interested, the core thing that we're interested in life, which is to get to really know ourselves and really understand what's happening here in the world, is something that we have in common. So it's a really good friendship. It's a really good partnership. And, you know, we both watch a lot of podcasts. We both like reading books about, like, you know, wellness and different, you know, like life perspectives and things. And so when we're talking with each other, it's always about these different ideas. And something that I noticed that's cool about our relationship is that we tend to be attracted to slightly different variations of similar things. So, you know, she will be attracted to certain kind of spiritual teachings or, you know, practices that I don't instinctively feel as attracted to. So there's something to talk about. You know, she'll do these things, share them with me, and, you know, I can consider them, and I'll be doing other things. I'm attracted to different spiritual ideas and practices, and sometimes they merge. Sometimes we kind of find ourselves on a similar page or interested in a similar thing. But yeah, I'd say that relationships has the most influence on me right now, for sure. The biggest one, definitely. And then there's a few other, my very good friend Mel. I spend a lot of time talking with her. Mel and Mare, her partner, those two friends of mine, I think, have the next biggest influence on me because I feel like our friendship is very intimate in terms of, like, our ability to express ourselves, share my emotions, feel completely understood, feel completely allowed to be myself, to express myself, a real sense of freedom, a sense of unconditional acceptance and appreciation and love and all those things. So I think that relationship, that friendship, is the next most influential. And influential is just because it it's not because it's constantly giving me ideas that change my mind. It's more like influential in the sense that it it helps me feel completely accepted in this world. And that is a big influence on me because I see that that's always something that's been a massive craving of mine, this like deep desire to be accepted and to be appreciated by people. And so having something like people in my life that I get that from, I think has a massive impact on me personally. So I appreciate it. And then, of course, there's another person. I would say that my my employer, essentially, he's a friend, but also employer, Simon, has had, and I think continues to have a big influence on me in many good ways. This person is an amazing entrepreneur, always having like great ideas for interesting projects and things to do. And I think that while this person might not be somebody that I would traditionally think of as somebody that I'd be friends with. Like, I don't think that he's somebody that I might meet at a party and be like, oh, we're going to be like bros or we're going to be like good friends. But I think that there's definitely, over the years of working with him, there's something that I see in him that I really appreciate, which is partially, again, the feeling of being seen and being appreciated, while maybe some of our values don't completely align. I I feel like this person sees me for who I am. I feel like this person like accepts me and appreciates me, and in turn I see, you know, this person for who they are and what they're trying to do in the world and their life, and I really appreciate that. And so I think that kind of relationship, in particular the part where I've been able to see, well, just because my all of my values don't align with somebody doesn't mean I can't learn a lot, doesn't mean I can't appreciate, doesn't mean there can't be a very beneficial relationship that's available there. And that's been a big learning experience for me, which is amazing, because I think normally I might say, well, I think the best relationships are when your values align. You know, for example, you know, I think, like I said, one of the main reasons I think me and my partner Rita have a good relationship is because a lot of our like foundational values align, and so that makes sense. And so there's this this sense that I want to there's this feeling like if I want more relationships on that level, then we always have to have our foundational values align. And I think, you know, I've realized that that's not necessarily always true. It's not that all the values need to align, but maybe just some of them. And, you know, that can also include the value of just like appreciating somebody who has different wants and needs from you and who's going for them. So anyways, that's my 5 to 10 minutes this morning on who are the most influential people in my life. Anyways, sun's coming up. Got to go to the river, work on my suntan. It's been working. I'm getting more tan. So if you see me on public, check out my tan. I'm getting there. Happy Tuesday.